your hands in the air, it's
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
mixing sodas with the beer, it's
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
so why don't everybody cheer it?
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
This is the one right here.
Throw your hands in the air, it's
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
mixing sodas with the beer, it's
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
so why don't everybody cheer it?
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
This is the one right here.
You got
What is y'all, your social media platform artist and the host of the great YouTube channel. I'm your host, your one and only Dr. Do here, y'all. How are we on these wonderful Thursday afternoon right here, y'all? Today's video, I want to do you guys a new story. I want to do the Dark Troop story. I want to work on a new one for y'all until you give you guys something that you guys want to know. The very dark truth of this story right here. It gets one of the most popular video game story, and also one of the most popular story Call of Duties to be ever made, and also a great story you guys want to hear. We're going to talk about the Dark Troop of Call of Duty Zombies. What if I tell you that the whole entire story is not seeing what it appears to be, y'all? I look at that story for a long time, and also telling myself about it, and my theory, what I believe that could make a lot of sense. Before we get started, if you guys new to the YouTube channel, please subscribe to the channel, hit notification down below, comment down below what you guys think about my opinion about the Call of Duty story and the lore that's surrounded. And also, you guys want some Dr. Do merch, go to comment below to give you guys drinkware, shirt, t-shirt, drinkware, hats for the summer that coming up next month, y'all. If you guys want something to give you guys enough hydration and enough energy to give you guys through the whole entire day and not for the whole entire summer, well, go to Beach Chart to give you guys Dr. Do's hydration and energy powders right here, y'all, to give you enough hydration and enough energy to get through the whole entire day. Alright, and also you guys need protein muscles for y'all for workout and stuff, then this is one right here for every one of y'all. Alright, y'all? So without further ado, let's get this party started, y'all. So the past couple years, I've been looking at this story about the Call of Duty zombie story for some time. Watching some video, gameplay is something that, all the lores that make people want to know more truth about where the origin of all zombies came from. So for the past couple years, I've been trying to look at that, about it. Like, is there any belief, anything that can give us some connection? That's when I played the new Call of Duty, like Call of Duty Cold War. I remember this zombie story. I'm like, why is Samantha with Toppin in the new Call of Duty zombie now? I thought their story over and stuff. Now, can you look at the new gameplay of zombies in the Call of Duty Cold War story and tell the new one as well? It got me thinking so much in my whole entire belief that there is something that Samantha and Rick Toppin have been hiding for the past couple years, or if not decade from us. Then it hit me. It finally hit me, and I figured out. What if I tell you they were not really human beings? They never were in the beginning, actually, but something far more powerful. What if I tell you they are actually celestial beings? Celestial God, you could say. The reason why I always think about that is because when you think about it, remember in the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 storyline zombies, where we saw Rick Toppin and the whole entire 2.0 and 1.0 characters all trying to figure out ways and plan on how to take down Dr. Monty and stuff, and then we saw Rick Nikolai 2.0 had decided to take the lives of all his group and friends, including himself as well. Before he did that, he tried to get a summoning team from the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 transit group as well, and have them find the stuff to destroy the whole entire zombies, if not the whole entire multiverse, where every zombie, Element 115 and Dr. Monty were there no longer exist. We all thought that, so that's how you wipe out the whole entire zombie and the multiverse, by you need to summon key and destroy it and wipe everything off the planet. But except for him and Samantha and Rick Toppin, he told them that he found a universe where there are no zombies, no element 115 or ether at all. So they went there. Before they do it, they took his life. So we all thought this story is completely over now. But then when I saw Cold War Zombie, I started noticing, what? How they got zombie? How there's zombie in their world? I thought there were no zombie in that world. Nikolai said, and I found out they are the ones who brought it. They are the ones who created everything around them. Actually, like I said, they are celestial gods. Which is why I know this, because they are the only one that can create these things, create the zombie, ether, element 115. When they're not supposed to be there. And tell you the truth, they are the one who actually created that universe. Because in the beginning, there is no life or the darkness until the Big Bang was created. Not just created the universe, but also created the beings such as Samantha and Edward Richtofen. They are the embodiment of everything that the universe is. Samantha, the embodiment of life and creation. She can create anything around her and also create universes. And then you have Richtofen, the embodiment of dark and evil, which he creates anything that is darkness or corrupt things that are corrupt. He can make them corrupt and stuff, but he does not know that. Both of them do not know that much about their full potential or their power or their ability. Like Richtofen, he doesn't know that because the only way he can make these things if he was asleep. Because in the Call of Duty Black Ops 6, we learned that his adopted father had always talking about Richtofen as a child having the crazy dreams that became reality. For example, in Vanguard, we realized that Richtofen and Samantha came to the world in 1943. Around that time, the zombies had started to pop up out of nowhere. No one knows what that is and stuff. And also, they can create memories for the people that live in that universe. Like, new memories to make them think they are... go ahead. They can, like I said, they can create new memory for the ones that doesn't know about any of that. Once they put the new memory inside of these people, they will make them go look for some sort of mythical place, or it would call mythical magic or power where they're not supposed to be existing in their universe. Back Richtofen doing all that stuff. He doesn't know that. Remember that. But then he also, the only way for them to be in peace actually is like after the creation of their little homes and stuff, they created Dr. Maxes, or we just call them Maxes, because that is Samantha's first human creation she ever made. She made him as a father figure and a whole entire parent to her, because both Richtofen and Samantha are still little young children, and then they need guardians, right? So they both created their own guardians as well, like Dr. Monty and the Shadow Man. But however, both of them felt they are same power level as Samantha and Richtofen, so they decided to stop listening to them and stop being their guardian. But however, both of them had two different beliefs. So we saw the great war between him and Shadow Man, which Dr. Monty won the battle. And for that, he decided to waste some of the memories of both Samantha and Richtofen, alright, and also putting Shadow Man in the summoning key at a prison for his treachery, and also fight against his own best friend, if they were best friends. So not only wiping their memory out, but also ensure they still exist and stuff, he decided to take parts of Richtofen and Samantha's souls and split them to different universes, like putting the evil Samantha and the Nazi 1.0 Richtofen souls into 1.0 Black Ops universe. And as for the other universe, we know there is another universe where Rick Toppin and the 2.0 characters like Tank Dempsey and Nikolai and Takio, there is one in their universe, but they all both have different personality, both negative and one and good. Alright? And so, following the aftermath of that, do you see where I'm going? Alright? So they are the reasons because of this. But however, so following the couple thousand years after the whole entire multiverse created by Dr. Monty or Samantha and stuff, Rick Toppin still haven't controlled his power. So the problem is every time he is asleep or has the nightmares and stuff, he creates them in real life, making everything become the things that which is not supposed to be in him, be real and stuff. So he created the Augusta, zombies, and Element 115 as part of his dreams that he had been having for the past millions of years. Like I said, they don't know their gods and stuff because they've been around for so long. They don't know who they really are and what they're capable of. Alright, they don't have that. Not all gods are supposed to be have the knowledge of a big god in the universe and stuff. And so you also the main Samantha and the main Rick Toppin have been giving the clues and some information to the groups from 1.0 and 2.0. But however, 2.0s get more information and get the intel that they need and stuff. And so Rick Toppin 1.0 decided, you know what, I need to know more about the future and all the whole entire zombie apocalypse stuff. And so the grimoire, so the book that they use help him realize that how to defeat Salaman and Dr. Monty. So he decided to tell 2.0s to take the lives of 1.0s. But however, in reality, they took the life of Rick Toppin 1.0 and had his soul free, going back to his child self. Right after the 1.0 Samantha, we know what happened to her really in the whole entire Black Ops 4. I believe that once we defeated in the 1.0 universe, you know, the whole entire prison thing and stuff, once you defeat Samantha, I believe that the bad Samantha went back to her body as well after you defeat her in one of the battles as well. And also taking the lives of 1.0 Nikolai, Tank and Takio, you guys no longer have the souls no more. So after that, you know, you get the rest, right? So like I said, Rick Toppin and Samantha are the reason why the whole entire zombies are still out there, still terrorizing people, Element 115 and all that stuff. But however, in the Black Ops 6 recent story, we realized that she did get corrupted by the ether and stuff due to massive powers not being under his control and stuff. And he's still not realizing that he making everything even harder and much more terrifying. And so, rather having Samantha being corrupted, she wants Max's because all her life she wants Max's because he is her greatest creation and also a father figure being that she ever admired, she ever cared for. She always never ever get more time with Max's at all. It's sad to see that God always cared for her greatest creation. She wants Max's to be part of her again, so they could be finally be peace or something like that. Which we want to know more information about it once the new maps of Black Ops 6 comes out. Alright, y'all. Rick Toppin, I just said that if they would have taken him out in the new map, we want to see what kind of change is going to happen. Will his death stop the zombie apocalypse, or will it continue a new cycle? Right here, y'all. And there you have it. This is the dark truth about the whole entire Call of Duty storyline, Call of Duty Zombies, Rick Toppin, and the whole entire group. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Please subscribe to the channel, hit notification down below, comment down below what you think about my opinion about it, and I'll see you guys next time right here, y'all. Peace out.